cool. So, Evan's just finished his sports day at school. I've just doshed out of work a bit early. It's, what's the time, Ev? 4 o'clock, 4 p.m. We're going to hit the road. So we got a 6-hour journey up to our destination. We will be stopping for some Burger King on the way. But yeah, so we're heading up to Wales. I'll talk a bit more about it when we get there, but basically we're going up to see Tony at Draco Drum, have a look around the factory, give you guys a bit of an insight to what Draco is, who they are, what they do, and pick up our new filter. So their new model, it's the first time, or this is the first release, so it's almost like, not a prototype, but yeah, something like that. It's the T30 combi drum, so we're going to pick that up, bring it home, and then I'm off work all week, and it is going to be a week of pond upgrades, tidying, salting, and getting my pond ready for the summer, because it's June and summer's probably nearly over already. So yeah, we're going to hit the road. 6 hours, we're 5 minutes in, fucking ages to go. Ev, say goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye. Another day, another set of services. Looking for Burger King. I found Ev. Nice. Ever needs a wee, don't you, Ev? I see KFC. There it is. Happy now? Oosh. We've arrived. There was no Premier Inn, so we're in a travel lodge, sorry. It is rancid. If I could describe the smell, I wish there was smell-o-vision, but you'd basically be sniffing my arse. It smells of like cheese. What an absolute dump. I won't be drinking out of them. I ain't got any deodorant with me either. I'll just spray it around a bit. Right, we're going to try and get some sleep. Go on, give it a test. Give it the obligatory test. It's like 11 o'clock at night. You go through it, you watch. Oh my God. It's going to be a long night. I wish I had a cold. Midnight, sat in the reception. Found a big pile of sick in the room, which would explain the smell. No more rooms. I'm starting to lose my rag. Play night, Ev. After a long time, we finally got a new room. Oh no, look, we've made a friend. It's a squirrel, but I was about to film it and now it's pissed off. It's ruined my content, Ev. Damn, we're off. Yeah, we're just going to go next door to Grace, get something to eat. What? Dick. Oh yeah. Her door didn't lock. Nightmare. Right, let's go get something to eat, Ev, and then on to Draco. Say goodbye. Right, we've arrived. Lovely M4. We've arrived at Draco Drum. So this is, I think many people assume that Draco is a huge corporation or big company, but it is literally a husband and wife, bless them. So let's go in and see. So is this the biggest drum you do?
100.
This is a 100.
Bit big though, look.
Three inlets.
7.
Seven inlets. Six inlets.
6 inlets.
And this is going to Kirky, yeah?
That's for sale. 4 bottom drains, 2 skimmers.
That's
That's
a beast.
Set up.
So how many litres per hour will run for that? 100? 1,000?
100 tons an hour.
Yeah, 100 tonnes of water an hour. It's crazy, isn't it?
That's 24,000 gallons. 24,000 gallons, you know.
Evan, go stand by. I've got no scale. Thanks, Curly. Oh, Tony, tell us about it. So, Draco, they are just
prototype skimmer. I'm not going to build everyone one. It's just a prototype. So, removable grill, which is vertical to allow for water level not to block it up with bits. It's got a adjustable overflow on it which can slide up and down, 2-inch, and then 4-inch back to your pump. Yeah. Also, what it's got is this plate round here, which is a clamp plate for a liner, or if you just have it on there, you can fiberglass to it because it's PVC. The rest of it is polypropylene, which is fairly indestructible. And there you go, width of 1 block, height of half a block.
That's brilliant, isn't it?
So what we do is I'll tell you again in a minute when I review what I'm doing it. That's it. This is inlet outlet pipe. Always finish them off. And even put a chamfer on them. So it's easy to get the rubbers on and off when you fit it. And then we do the other side. Just throw that away. Because all our pipes are double welded. They're welded on the outside, but they're also welded on the inside. And I make a little rebate like that. And I can run a weld rod all on the inside, so we get a double weld on each one of our inlets outlets when we fit it. Very embarrassing if it doesn't fit.
Beautiful. Like a glove.
Yeah, it is. Because it won't move because it's rebated. If you look at the top of the filter, it stands proud.
Yeah.
So when you've got the rebate underneath, it locks the lid in place. Lid is 9mm.
And this is the filter that's coming home with us. Yeah. Tony, this is the C30.
Show you how strong. Show you how strong.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Tony's wife in the background, like what? Get down, you fool. So this is the C30, yeah?
Yeah.
So C30, 30,000 litres per hour.
Yeah.
So you've got the larger size drum.
77 screen.
77 micron screen. Can you have it in a lesser screen?
It's not worth it. We found with the smaller screen, because we tried a different number of sizes of screen. The smaller you go, the more you'll catch. But the worse it is for the water getting through the screen because the holes are too small, so you don't get as good a clean.
Yeah.
The larger you go, the less you'll catch, and it doesn't make any difference to actually how it washes through the spray bar. 77 is slap bang in the middle.
Yeah. To be fair, we swapped my screen on my drop-in, didn't we, from a 50 to a 70.
And it was much better.
Yeah, it was much better.
Yeah,
it was much better. It was much better.
You also have solid-state float switch now. So it's an optical float switch. You'll know it's active as well to help with diagnosis. There's a little orange LED goes on when it goes active, so you can tell the float switch is actually working if there's any problem with your system. The other thing we've got is water level markings. We've engraved them into the actual case itself, so you know how far the water level's got to be. External motor. We'll put them on all of them now. Plastic bodied valve to help with frost damage, because obviously with the brass ones it's more likely to be affected by cold. These are less, they're less likely to be affected, They're not immune, but you're more likely to get away with it. And we have rubber seals either side to protect the equipment tray from the spray here and the bubbles there. And the last thing we've got is the bio, which is vastly important, which goes right underneath the drum. It's still got the curved base with the single air bar down the middle, so you get the proper circulation and almost 100% usage of the chamber. Very good underneath it. It's very hard to get it right underneath.
It is, yeah.
We don't get dirt build-up in this because of the curved base. However, the place where you could get dirt build-up is in the front chambers and the drum chamber. So what we've done to try and eliminate that is your inlets are right at the edges, near the corners. And also, we have transfer grills in each one of the corners in the drum chamber, so they go straight through to the bio.
Oh, okay.
So you can't get build-up in the corners of the drum chamber itself, because that's where you could normally get fine particles build up. Because I mean, at the end of the day, a drum is, you know, covered by a screen that's got holes in it. It's still going to let stuff through, and over time it can build up. So we put those bits in, those holes in, so it goes straight through and it won't build up.
In terms of media, what was you saying? So capacity of the overall chamber is 350 for water volume.
340 water volume.
340 water volume, yeah.
So packing it with a good air pump, we'll probably get about 250 litres in there.
So from what is relatively a small unit, so what is it, about 1200 wide, isn't it, roughly?
I think it's 680 wide, so it's just over 2 foot 2 inch, and it is just under 4 feet long.
Yeah, so just under 4 feet long. You can pack in 200 to 250 litres with a good pump. Which we'll put that to the test. But again, you can see the curved edges. As you see, it's hard because it's metallic, but yeah. And you do this in the next size model up as well.
C60.
So they do a C60. See, this C30, 30,000 litres an hour, and assuming 60,000 litres an hour for the bigger one, which is, again, is huge. From a relatively compact unit, and it is compact, which you'll see when we get back to mine.
The trick is to being able to get away with 30,000 litre flow rates through a drum combi system, is how big your bio is at the back.
Yeah.
Because it's great having a drum that will do your 30,000, but you've got to have a bio which will handle that flow rate.
Yeah.
And we think we've got it right with this one because of the size of it going underneath. We haven't wasted a single cubic inch inside this case.
Alright, so there you go. So next time you see this, we'll be ripping out the Nexus and we'll be chucking this in place. I'm going to have Evan do most of the work. But yeah, I don't think it's so 3 inlets and obviously 1 waste. And then on this one, we've got 2 2-inch outlets on this one, isn't it?
Yeah, normally it's 4.
Yeah.
But you specified 2, so we did 2.
Yeah, because I'm a bit tight on room, so Tony very kindly switched up the 4-inch for a 2-inch. And then obviously we've got the waste valve for the bio chamber. Lovely little deal. Before everybody says it's scratched, it's got a bloody layer on it still. The seal of approval. It is dirty. It can be even dirtier. So.
No, well that was the bit.
So this is what we were just saying. So this is single piece.
Yeah, just 1 piece. Makes it super strong.
And it's completely curved.
Oh yeah.
No horrible dead spots.
None.
No right angles.
None.
It's all cylindrical here.
Bonjour, bonjour. Right, so we're done at Draco, but we're not done with the trip. So Tony and his good wife have kindly invited us back to there. So we're going to go and see his pond. He's got quite a pond and obviously that's where Draco was really created. So we're heading back to Tony's. We're going to see his pond. I've only seen it on a video, but it did look absolutely fantastic. It's quite a natural looking pond as opposed to something like mine that's quite formal. So yeah, we're going to go and see his pond, see his fish, spend a little bit of time with them, and then we will head over to Queenie, I think, but that'll be a separate video. Queenie. Correct me in the comments. Is it Queenie? I don't know. All right, yeah, we'll see you at Tony's house.
Don't video this.
I'm going to video it. So this is like like they say a mechanic's car, don't they?
Yeah.
Or a builder's house.
So we've got 180 watt UV submersible, keeping the whole of that clean. So we don't need that much. The other one's gone bang, so we've got to replace the driver for that. And it's basically a pair of old Erics. That one,
They are Erics in there.
Erics. That one there is the clear one that Peter used to drag around the shows.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. I'll tell you what.
And threw a drum in it.
Yeah, I'll tell you, it'd be interesting to see this. So Twisted, Vince will watch this, hopefully. So these Eric, I think he, I know he was going through a phase of restoring Erics.
Saw these, and that's how he came up with the Evolve filter, because he copied these.
Yeah, look at that. So 2 Erics.
And yeah, that's my home-built Eric. But what I did was, it's the white matting, the E-mat that he used to sell. Because he was upgrading his, so I bought the old E-mats off Peter. So it's actually got proper Eric matting in it.
Did you know Peter?
No. Not
So this is Tony's tropical grow. So this is where he grows all his ferns. What are they?
Pitcher plants. So you got loads of them.
What are they?
Pitcher plants.
Picture plants?
Yeah. Carnivorous plants.
Yeah, the flies going to them.
Yeah, that's it. See, your kid knows more than you do.
Honestly, anything to do with plants, fish, he absolutely loves it. Oh, here's the ferns growing.
Yeah. And a couple of maples were growing on again.
See, I like this. It's like a jungle.
Yeah.
I'd like this. Something like.
There's a holding tank of fish in it.
What have you got in there? Let's go and have a look.
You go first.
Find out.
If you ever wanted to know why a minima is the size it is,
Oh, look!
you know.
Oh, it's tiny.
The reason why we built the minima the size it was is because it goes down that gap there that I leave it for.
Yeah, this is the minima.
That's the prototype minima that's been in there 7 years ago.
So we've got the old grow on in here.
Allegedly babies, but they're not babies anymore.
It's a good size, isn't it?
800 gallon.
That's a good size.
What are you two doing in here?
No. So with the aces and that, it does look incredible, doesn't it? Watch dog turd. Fresh one.
Yeah, probably.
Fresh one. We call them mines in our house.
We call them trouble.
It's a wicked shaped pond. All the aces and... So, chatting to Tony just a minute ago. I said, this is really what a pond should look like. What I've got in terms of a rectangle, or what a lot of us are building rectangles out of the ground, it's all very efficient, but it's not. Oh, you got the backy shower under there as well.
Yeah, when the skimmer's running.
And this is 40-odd thousand litres.
Yeah, 43,000.
43,000. And what Tony was saying, quite interestingly, is some of these lovely koi are actually Yoshiki koi.
There's another one. There's a sorokoi that's up against the wall at the moment.
Is that Yoshiki koi?
Yeah.
Yeah, so tranquil. I do love the aces. See, again, down on the coast, they don't grow very well.
Actually, 3 of these came from koi shows. Aces.
So peaceful. How many drains? 2 bottom drains.
Yeah.
2 bottom drains. Hello, Draco. And 6 foot deep.
Yeah. They're all very happy and relaxed.
They are. You say the Kajaku was Yoshiki koi as well?
Yeah. So was the Shisui that was underneath it there.
There's Shizui down there.
So was that Kikasui. See the white head with
Yeah.
the rest of the body.
So peaceful.